येनाक्षरसमां नायमधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। येन धौता गिरः पुंसां विमलैः शब्दवारिभिः तमश्चज्ञानजं भिन्नं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। Okay, let us quickly do the Punaravartanam. In the yesterday class, we discussed about Savarnam. The Sutra Tulyasya Prayatnam Savarnam 119 and Najhalau. Tulyasya Prayatnam Savarnam states if the mouth-based organ of pronunciation of different letters are same, then they are called as Savarna to each other. For example, Kavargiya Vyanjanani, Ka Ka Ga Ga Nga, all they get pronounced from Kanta. So Ka is a Savarna with respect to Ga, Ga is a Savarna with respect to Nga, like that. And Najhalau prevents the Savarna between an H letter and Hal letter. Even though the organ of pronunciation, Ucharana Sthana of Akara and Kakara is Kantaha, they are not Savarna to each other since one is H and one is Hal. One is vowel and one is consonant. There is no Savarna between an H letter and an R letter. This we saw yesterday. And importantly, here, Nyamanganana, though they are pronounced using nose, they are not Savarna to each other because the mouth-based organ of pronunciation for all these are different. For na it is Danta, for na it is Murda, like that. So they are not Savarna. Even though for A and I, the Ucharana Sthana is same, they are not Savarna to each other since because of their separate mention in Maheshwara Sutra. Otherwise, there was no need of mentioning them separately if they were Savarna to each other. So A and I are not Savarna to each other. Similarly, O and O are not Savarna to each other. And also, even though the Ucharana Sthana for Ru and Lu are different. For Ru, it is Murda. For Lu, it is Danta. Danta means teeth. Still they are considered as Savarna to each other. So Ru has 18 types of pronunciation, different pronunciation. Lu has 12 types, totally 30 types of pronunciation of Ru and Lu are there. All 30 types are Savarna to each other. Okay, this we studied in previous class. Today we shall study about Swarupa Grahanam. Shabdanam Swarupa Grahanam Vyakarane. The sutra is Swamrupam Shabdasya Shabda Sangna 1168. Swamrupam Shabdasya Shabda Sangna Padachedaha. Before that, we are also going to study Savarna Grahanam. These two sutras are Anudit Savarnasya Cha Pratyayaha Taparastatkalasya, and we are also going to study Pratyaharaha. I don't know whether I get time for that or not. The sutra is Adirantyena Saheta. Okay, Swarupa Grahanam. Swarupa means Swa. Swa means self, own. Rupa means form. Swarupa, one's own form. Grahanam. Grahanam means taking, understanding, perceiving. Swam Rupam Shabdasya Shabda Sangna is the sutra. Padachedaha Swam Rupam Shabdasya Ashabda Sangna. Swam Pratama, Rupam Pratama, Shabdasya Shashti, Ashabda Sangna. Okay. For example, consider these sentences. Agnihi dahati, balakah pathati, pushpam vikasati. In these sentences, agnihi dahati, here agnihi dahati means there is a substance called as agni which dahati, which burns. It is the meaning of that sentence, isn't it? It is not the actual, the word akara followed by gakara, rakar, refa and e and visarga. It is not that word is going to burn. The substance which is represented by this word is going to burn is the meaning. Similarly, balakaha patati means there is a substance called as balaka who is patati, who is studying. Similarly, pushpam vikasati means the substance called as pushpa is vikasati, is blooming. It is not the word pushpa, the exact word pushpa is blooming. The substance which is represented by this word pushpam is blooming is the meaning. It means bhashayam, in the language, arthagrahanam atra na swarupa grahanam. Whenever we use the word in a language, it is arthagrahanam. We consider the artha of that word. It is not the swarupa of that word. It is not the exact word. Agnihi dahati means it is not the word agni is burning. It is the substance which is represented by that word agni, that is fire, or we can refer the same substance by different words, like pavaka. Pavaka means also agni. So agnihi dahati is also equal to pavakah dahati. So arthagrahanam kartavyam atra. Consider these three sutras from Ashtadhyayi. Agner dak pati samasa eva dakshinat ach. Here agnehe dak patihi samasa eva dakshinat ach are the three sutras. In the first sutra, agnehe dak is a tadita pratyaya. The sutra tells agnehe dak means the word agni gets the pratyaya dak. Here it means the exact word agni is going to get the pratyaya dak. It is not the substance which is represented by the word agni is going to get the pratyaya dak. It is not like that. It is not the artha of the word. It is the swarupa of the word we have to consider here. So agnehe dak means the exact word agni is going to get the pratyaya dak. Similarly, patihi samasa eva. Here patihi, the word pati in a samasa, only in samasa it gets the sangna ghi is the meaning of this sutra. Here the pati means the exact word pati is to be understood. It is not the substance, the person who is represented by this word pati. It is not that. It is the swarupa grahanam atra. Similarly, dakshinad ach. Here also the word dakshina, the exact word dakshina gets the pratyaya ach. Ach is the meaning. So in Ashtadhyayi, whenever the words are used in a sutra, we have to consider the swarupa, not the artha of those words. So shabda grahane swarupa grahanam na artha grahanam. Artha grahanam ma kartavyam, shabda grahanam kartavyam. Kshamyatam, shabda grahane swarupa grahanam kartavyam. We have to consider the swarupa. Agnehe dak means it is the word agni. It is not the substance which is represented by the agni, like that. In the sutra, Swam Rupam Ashabdasya Ashabda Sangna. There is another part. The first part is Swam Rupam Shabdasya. Shabdasya Swam Rupam. The for the words, their own form has to be considered is the meaning of this Swam Rupam Shabdasya. The second part is Ashabda Sangna. Ashabda Sangna means yes, except for those words which are Sangna. So, if the word in a sutra is a Sangna, then Swarupa Grahanam is not to be considered. Swarupa Grahanam ma kartavyam then. For example, consider these sutras. Mider gunaha, ruddhirechi, rasvasya gunaha. In these sutras, Mider gunaha, in that sutra, gunaha is a sangna. Guna means a, ye, and o. Ruddhirechi, in the sutra, ruddhi is a sangna. Ruddhi means a, I, and au. So it is a ruddhi. Rasvasya gunaha. Rasva is a sangna. It is not a specific letter. It represents some letters which have some properties. So these are Rasva, Guna, Ruddhi. These are all Sangna. So whenever the Sangnas are used in the sutras, then we have to consider Artha Grahana. We have to do Artha Grahana, not Swarupa Grahana. Mider Gunaha means the sutra. The meaning of the sutra is the word mid. This the dhatu mid gets gunadesha. Adesha. Adesha means the word mid gets gunadesha means the ikara in the mid is replaced by guna. If we consider Swarupa Grahana, then E has to be replaced by guna. But it is not like that. E will be replaced by A, which is a guna letter. Appropriate guna letter. So, whenever Sangnas are used in the sutra, then we have to consider the artha of that Sangna, not the exact Sangna. The Swarupa of the Sangna, we should not consider. Similarly, Ruddhi Rechi, when Akara is followed by H letters, then both combine together to form, or both will be replaced by a Ruddhi letter. For example, A plus A is equal to I. Here, A plus A is equal to I. I is a Ruddhi letter. If you consider Swarupa Grahana, A plus I is equal to A plus A is equal to Ruddhi, A plus I is equal to Ruddhi, A plus O is equal to Ruddhi, A plus O is equal to Ruddhi. Like that it becomes. But it is not like that. A plus A should be A plus I is equal to I, A plus O is equal to how, A plus OU is equal to how. It means whenever akara is followed by an H letter, then both will be replaced by Ruddhi letter. It is not the exact word Ruddhi. So since Ruddhi is a guna, we have to consider artha of the word, not the swarupa of the word. So it is not Ruddhi, it is the letters which are represented by the word Ruddhi we have to consider. Similarly, Rasvasya Gunaham. The Rasva letter undergoes Gunadesha when followed by Sambodhana Ekavachana is the meaning of this sutra. Consider, for example, Muni plus Su. Su here is Sambodhana Ekavachana. By this sutra, Muni, that E at the end, gets Gunadesha. If we consider Swarupa Grahana, then Guna will come in place of Ikara of Muni. Then Mun Gunaha, it becomes like that. It is not like that. Since Guna is here in this sutra, two Sangna are there. One is Rasva, the second one is Guna. If you consider Swarupa Grahana of Guna, whenever that Muni, Ikara of Muni will be replaced by Guna, but it is not like, it is not Guna, the exact word that replaces. It is the Guna letter, the letters which are represented by the Sangna Guna. a, a, o. They replace. Here e will be replaced by a, so it becomes mune in sambodhana ekavachana. And also consider rasvasya. It is not the actual letter rasva under the actual word rasva that is going to get gunadesha. It is not rasva will be replaced by guna. It is whatever whatever the letters that are considered or that are named as rasva, they are going to get gunadesha. It is not the exact word. So since rasva is a sangna, we have to consider artha of that word, of the artha of the word rasva, not the swarupa, the exact word rasva. संज्ञा शब्दानां विषये तु अर्थग्रहणं न स्वरूपग्रहणं. So in language, whenever we consider, this is the summary. Swam rupam ashabda sangna is the sutra. Shabda grahane swarupa grahanam na artha grahanam. Sangna shabdanam vishayate artha grahanam na swarupa grahanam. Normally in language, whenever we consider any shabda, it is artha grahanam. We have to consider the meaning of the or the substance which is represented by those shabda. But in vyakarana, whenever we consider any shabda, we have to consider the swarupa, means the exact word has to be considered. But if the word is a sangna, if it is a definition, then we have to again consider the artha of that word, as we seen in midir gunaha rasvasya gunaha rudirechi. This is about swarupa grahanam. Is this clear?